I ran into a football field and just threw myself in the mud. And I said, I don't care anymore. You've taken everything from me, including my family, everything I love, everyone I love. She had just looked at me and did the same thing, and I literally felt like I was just being thrown to the ground. I just felt like I was just being demolished as an individual. And I can definitely say that this is someone who's very dangerous in the world, and just very dangerous individual. She was calling people, and just she manipulates every situation that's around her. And even Pastor Ralph, or Bishop Ralph, or whatever his name is, came out with his video saying the exact same thing, with her making this whole one in God cult that was never alive until she created it. Also with children, and making them call her mother, and reporting to her and worshiping her, and making this bishop touch her feet even. It's the same thing, it's just less severe.
It's all about her gaining attention and creating a new group of followers. And let's not fall for this, not fall for this manipulation games of Sarah Landry. So that's all I have to say. So now she sees a chance to become a big player in for exposing a cult, and we have many examples of people who tried this before, and they have even been very successful until they got exposed themselves.
The worst part of it is not even that. The worst part was one night where my mother, I found out, was in the hospital. And my dad had texted me with my sister and said, "Oh, your mom is in the hospital and with the heart palpitations because of the high amount of stress and grief they were worrying about me, and that I wouldn't contact them. I couldn't. I was trapped." So at this time, I told her, and she didn't know why I was seeming more sad that day. So I told her my mom is in the hospital, and I was crying, and it was actually on the TTC train in Toronto, and these two women, a woman and her daughter, had looked at me and said, started just looking at me in such a sad way, and said, like, almost like I could tell, like, thinking, what's wrong with that boy? Like, is he okay? So, because I was just crying in the TTC, and at this moment, then I had told her, I had said, my mother is in the hospital with heart palpitations. I'm very worried even for her life. Then she had cursed me right after that, sworn at me, and just destroyed me to the point where I didn't even get angry. I just felt like just not being alive that time. And I just threw myself, I ran into a football field and just threw myself in the mud. I was in a nice suit. And I said, I don't care anymore. You've taken everything from me, including my family, everything I love, everyone I love.